Hello everyone, how are you? Can you all hear me? Who are you, Mr. Me is now. What rubbish is this? LTC put. What are you doing, Josh? Okay. Okay. All right. Let's not irritate each other, okay? Okay, if can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Michaela, sign in. Yes. Hi. Okay. All right. Hello everyone. Welcome in. Okay, how has your Sunday been, children? How has your Sunday been? And also those of you who are not children, likewise. Sure, my sister's friend is at my house illegally. What do you mean by illegally? What does that mean? Can hear. Thank you very much for your responses, guys. Okay, today we are going to do one of the more. But this is Vatika's question. So Vatika, your question you asked me, I'm going to do that one today. So hopefully you're around. Are you around, Vatika? My cousin pull my hair. This kind of thing, y'all have to settle domestically. I cannot do anything about it. Okay. Okay, is everybody in? Everybody in. Wait. I need to. Okay, come. Wait, just give me a moment. Let me go there and say, starting now. Starting now. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take this and I'm going to copy the link and put into WhatsApp today because we have new students. Okay, and I don't think they know how to get in here yet. So just putting it in there for today. This one, here we go. P5 and P6. Okay, so for today, it will be slightly more friendly. No, so little people now. Vatika here. Vatika Pani. Oh, okay. Got it. They said. Today, I think today seems to be less people. Why? Is it because today earlier than usual? So they didn't plan it? Or it could be that they are on holiday. They are swearing. Yes, children, no swearing. Okay? I am totally against that. No swearing. Instead of swearing, say nice things to each other. Tell each other, I love you. Okay? Why not? It's free. Just say, I love you. Okay? Yeah, come on, everybody. Our world is already nasty enough. Let's make it more beautiful and nicer. Okay? Don't you agree that is more important? Yeah? Okay. Hey, no more insulting each other, okay? What is this? No more. All right, guys, thank you very much. All right. And remember to give me the thumbs up if you have not yet. Please go to the... I can't remember. It's always near where? Near the bell, right? Can you go there and then give me a thumbs up? And today we are going to do a slightly more challenging question. Right? Here is the slightly more challenging question. Let's see whether you can see it. This one. Okay. Today's question is going to be very important. All right? Today's question is going to be very important because the question consists of several different skills. Okay, several different skills, and you will be learning quite a lot of things today. All right. So if you are ready to get started, type ready to start braining. Okay, no, I changed my mind. Type ready to brain. Okay, go. Ready to brain. Come on, type ready to brain. I can also type my brain is braining soon. Ready to brain. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Not ready to brain. Why am I not ready? Then what are you doing here? Okay, ready to brain, ready to brain. Hell no. It's from PSLE. Well. Okay, ready? Brain is brain. Okay, ready, yeah? Okay, I'm going to start with the question now. And, oh, by the way, my brain is braining toasty. Okay, is Ariel here? Is Eunice here? The brain will never braining. What do you mean? Okay. Ready? Okay, awesome. Okay, come. Guys, don't let the P3 go faster than you. Ready? Let's go. Eunice is here. Sui Kuan Yen. That's Eunice? Oh, I'm here. Okay. Hello, Eunice. Ariel, are you here? And Rui En, are you here? Eunice. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Here we go. This is under the title Shelves and Books. Okay, actually, frankly speaking, I didn't really name this Shelves and Books. Okay, I had to put this question into the AI for the AI to generate this worksheet for me. It's the exact same question, no changes, except that it had to arrange it for me. And then it gave it a title, okay? So it decided to title it as Shelves and Books. Okay, so fine. So it's called Shelves and Books, okay? All right. So, and also the name Eunice here was not my personal bias. This one is from the original question. Okay, so Eunice, this is your question. All right, here we go. It says, Eunice packed 2 types of books into 4 identical shelves. So, important word here is the word identical shelves. Okay, identical, important. Identical means that it has the same length. Okay, they are all equally long. Okay, and they're all equally high. Not that the high matters here. Okay, so equally long. And they say that a big book has a thickness of 9 cm. Okay, as you can see over here. So the big book has a thickness of 9 cm. And a small book has a thickness of 5 cm. All right. And then there are 4 shelves, as you can see. They are stacked on top of one another, as you can see. Okay, this is pretty obvious. So there's Myla and Tyler are here too. Oh, hi, Myla. Hi, Tyler. Okay, come. Yeah, this question will be suitable for both of you to learn. Okay. All right. So here it says the AI is dumb. No. AI is not dumb. Okay. All right. Here we go. Tyler and Myla, you're sharing one account, is it, or having 2 accounts? My little angels. Okay, here we go. Okay, it says the books were packed next to one another without any gaps. Shelf W, okay, this is the important one. Shelf W was packed with the greatest number of big books. Okay, in other words, they put as many big books as possible. And then in the end, there was still a 3 cm gap. Okay, so now we're going to look down. You can see here that the big books, they put the big books together. They are all 9 cm, 9, etc. And then in the end, there's a 3 cm gap. Okay, that is what this means. Shelf X was packed from end to end. Okay, end to end means no gaps. Okay, no wasted space. With the greatest number of small books. Okay, and you can see that over here, X, and these are all the small books. Okay, that means every book here is 5 cm. Right? If you really want to, you can actually indicate that here, and then you can say this is 5 cm. Okay, and this is 9 cm. All right, let's get back to the question. And then it says, figure 3 shows the books in W and X. Okay, so we have gone through the keywords here. All right. Okay. Chigo. Oh, you're sharing. I see. Okay. Your little sister is at my house. Explain. What's happening? Okay, guys, come. Let's do it. I'm going to start asking a question. Are you ready to answer questions? Yes or no? This is where the real braining starts happening. Are you ready? Ready? Type brain. No. Come on. If you're reading, type brain. Brain. Or you can give me the emoji of a brain also can. Brain. How am I supposed to? Okay, come on. Brain, brain, brain. Brain, 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 brain. Brain, 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 brains. Are you a zombie? Brains. Some more, brain not braining. Okay, ready? Here we go. Now, can anyone suggest to me how you want to start this question? Okay, now before you actually start, note that the 9 cm and 5 cm that I wrote here, okay, I actually bring you to the next page. The reason is because if we do it here, you cannot see anything. Huh? So I'm going to rewrite that 9 cm and 5 cm for you so that you can see everything clearly. Okay, so this is 9 cm. This is 5 cm. Okay, let me just blow this up. 5 cm. And they say that, and I also copied the same words as from the previous. So I just re-underline for you. All right, because we need to do the question together on the same page. Otherwise, you can't see the question. Okay, this question is very long. So shelf W, greatest number of big books, 3 cm gap. Shelf X, N to N, greatest number of small books. And then it says that the number of small books in shelf X was 11 more than the number of big books in shelf W. Okay, with this information, can anyone suggest to me how you want to start? Go. Anyone can suggest to me how you want to start? 9 times 3. Josh, good for... I'm very happy that you tried. But I must say that 9 times 3 won't do very much at this point. Okay, so perhaps not. But try something else. Come on, let's see who can get it first. What do you think is the first correct step? What do you think is the first correct step? Based on the information you have up to now. Okay, what do you have? You have 9 cm, you have 5 cm, you have a 3 cm gap, and you have 11 more small books than the big books. 11 more small books than big books. Okay, with this information, what will you do? Josh, okay. All right. Chu Wee Ming Win. Okay. Okay. Oh, you deleted it. Why? It's correct. that's actually one of the things you can do. But it's not the first step I would do. But it's correct. Nothing wrong with that. So 9 minus 5 is one of the first steps. However, it won't be my actual first step. Yes, very good. Eunice, you got it right. 5 times 11 is my first step. You're right. Okay, 5 times 11. So, children, can you all tell me why should we take 5 times 11? What are we finding? 11 more small than big books. So if I take 5 times 11, what do you think I'm finding? Yeah, 5 times 11 is correct. That's what I said. But Eunice, I told you are the first one to get it right, right? Okay, anyway, 5 times 11, huh? Okay, you took 5 times 11 and you will get 55. Okay, now listen very carefully to me. I'm going to redraw this in a different way, okay? Now, you know that for every big book and every small book, pay attention, this is important if you are going to know what to do next. Okay, imagine now I draw this as the big book, all right? And this big book has a length of, or rather a width of 9 cm. Okay, I draw a little bit extra big so that you all can see clearly. And then I have a small book below it. Okay. Okay, maybe I need to make it lose a bit of weight. It's a bit too fat. Later I got no space to do things. Okay, so like this. Okay, let's say like this. So this, the one on top is the big book. And we know that the big book is 9 centimeters. All right, so let's say I put here 9. Okay, the reason I'm not putting it inside the model is because I want to show this. If this is 1 small and this is 5, then this will also P5. Okay? And of course, many of you wrote 9 minus 5, correct? So if you wrote 9 minus 5, you would have gotten 4, and the 4 is actually over here. Okay. Okay, let's see what some of you type. How many more small books than big books? How many more small books than big? How many boxes? Books. I'm Ariel. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. CZYZ is Ariel. Hello, Ariel. Oh, send Ariel, you were the first to get it right. Very good. Okay, now, here's the thing. If this is if I were to put only one big book and one small book, then my model will actually look like this. All right? And as a result, right, if I only had one of this and one of this, there will be a gap of 4. There will be a difference of 4. If I were to draw another one, okay, if I were to multiply another one, then I multiply another one here, there will be another gap of 4. So this will keep happening, right? There will be a difference of 4, difference of 4, difference of 4. So if I had an equal number of big and small, which one will need a longer shelf? I repeat my question. If I have an equal number of big and small, which type will need a longer shelf, no matter how many books? I'm cheating. little bit. Come on. Which one will need a longer shelf? Regardless of how many books I have, if I have an equal number of big and small, which one will need a longer shelf? The big one. Yes, very good. The big one. Okay? And by right, if there are an equal number of big and small, then the big one will take a longer length and the small one will use a shorter distance, right? But if I were to do that, what will happen is that my long model will end up taking up a lot more space than my short model. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw another one of this. Just give me a moment to cheat a little bit. Okay, because I need to show you all something. And then do it again here. Do it again here. Okay, and let's say this represents all of my big books. Then in that same way, I will have small, and I will have small, and I will have small. And that will create a lot of gaps. And if I were to now put all my small together, okay, I'm now going to redraw the small and put all the small ones together. Okay, I'm trying to show you all something. I hope you're paying attention, because I won't really be able to repeat this, okay? Because I can't just reverse everything. If I were to do this, and I had an equal number of books, then this gap will be equal to 4 times something. And the something is the number of books. Do you all agree? If you agree and you can understand what I'm saying, type yes. I say again, the 4 is the difference between the 5 and the 9, right? And the distance or the length of this and this, the difference will be a result of 4 times the number of books. If you understand, type yes. I know it's a bit hard to understand this question, but I'm trying my best to let you see it. Okay, very good. Yes. Okay, if you don't understand, you can also let me know, but hopefully you can see it so far. Okay, very good. Now, if I have 11 more 5s, then as a result of this, my model will look something like this. Okay, I think I need to shift this a little bit more. Okay, let's say this is where the difference is. Okay, this is for your sake, so that you all can see it. And now, the 4 times something is based on an equal number of books. Still the same, I never changed the question. The question is still the same. And the explanation is still the same. But because I got 11 more of this, so imagine now I draw 11 more of this. Okay, I got 1 here. This is the extra, okay? And I draw another 1 here. And this portion, okay, I know you can't do this, but again, this is for me to explain to you. Just listen, okay? This portion represents the 11 books. Okay, this portion represents the 11 books. This portion represents an equal number of big and small books. Okay, if I have an equal number of big and small, it will look like this. So far, do you understand? If you understand, type 1. Okay, and while you're typing, I just want to let you know that here there will be a gap of 3 cm. Okay, because of the 3 cm that you see over here. Okay, so there's a gap of 3 cm. If you understand, type 1. Okay, Viduran, you try and follow, okay? A bit hard for you because you're only P3. Yeah? This one is really going to be too tough for you. Okay, but see what you can pick up. Okay, thank you for your responses. Next, listen very carefully. I know I got 11 books here. And just now we already did the working of 11 times 5. So I know that 11 times 5 is 55. Okay? And when I do that, oh, sorry, I made a mistake. The 3 cm gap is for the top, not the bottom. Okay, let me just carry that over. Sorry about that. I need to shift this now. Okay, this 3 cm gap is actually for the big, not the small. Okay, and as for the small books, it actually goes all the way to the end. So this will go all the way to the end over here. Okay, I made a mistake in the drawing. Okay, and my arrow will now need to extend all the way to the end. Okay, my apologies for this. Okay, I don't want to mislead you. Okay, so now it looks like this. So this is where the 55 is. It is still correct. This is still where the 55 is. And this is still where the 3 is. This is where the 55 is. This is where the 3 is. Anyone wants to tell me what's the next step? Anyone wants to tell me what's the next step? Make use of the new information that we have found. That's your clue. Make use of the new information that we have found. 55 minus 3. Very good. Excellent. Very good. Very good. Well done. Those of you who said that, you're doing very well. Your understanding is very good now. So if you took 55 and you minus 3, you're going to get 52. So your 52 will be from here to here. Okay? So this is equals to 52. Now, can you see what you can do next? All right, so your steps were correct. What you did was, first you took 11 times 5 equals 55. Second step, you took 55 minus 2. You got 3 equals to 52. Anyone can tell me the next step? It should be pretty obvious. Well done. Yes, yes, yes. Well done. Tyler Myler, well done. Yes, and all the rest of you, well done, well done, well done. Keep going, keep going. Come on, tell me what you think you will do next. This is correct. What you're doing is very good. Yes. Divided by 4. Okay, Viduran, why divide by 4? Can you see there's a 52 here? And 52 is a result of 4 times something, right? So if I take 52 divided by 4, I will get the something. Okay, children, so my next question will be this. If I now take 52 and I divide it by 4, and I will get 13. Can anyone tell me what this 13 is? What have I just found? And yes, good, it's 13, but what is this? If you cannot understand what this is, it is still useless information. So what is this? Do you remember what I was saying over here when I talked about it? I said this is 4 times what? What is the what that I was saying just now? I did explain it. What is the what? What is the what? Yes, it is book, but be more precise. What is this question mark supposed to be? Because if you can understand what this question mark is supposed to be, then you would have already come closer to the answer. The number of length of one book. No, it's not a length of one book. Amount of big books at the side. Big book, question mark, back of length. What you're doing? Just typing one word. Length of book. Come on. Think carefully. I give you a bit more time. I remember what I did. What I did was I drew them like this at first, and then I shifted them together, right? And then I stopped here. And then what did I say about the blue color part? What does the blue color part represent? Why did I shade it blue? Why? Why did I shade it blue? Okay. Now I'm going to ask you if you can remember what I said. I said the blue portion represents an equal number of big books and small books. Do you remember that? If you remember, type yes. If you remember me saying that, type yes. I said that the blue color part represents an equal number of big and small books. Yes, Very good. Yes. How about the rest of you? Did you remember me saying that? Only 3 people remember? Number of books are equal. Yes. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, I need you all to respond because I need to know you're still with me so that when I explain the next step, you can understand. Okay, so it's important to respond. Thank you. Now that you know that this blue portion is an equal number of big and small books, and we found that this number happens to be 13. Okay, what we found is that this number happens to be 13. What does that tell you? What is the information that you understand from this now? Now that you know that this is 13 and the blue part is an equal number of big and small books. Come on. What do you think? What is your understanding of this? Yes, very good, Josh. 13 big books. But, okay, and how many small books are there? How many small books are there here? Okay, I ask, this is correct, this is 13 big books, This is 13 big books. My question is, how many small books are there here? Very good. Excellent. Somebody got it already. Well done. The rest of you, come on. Get up to speed. Yes. That's right. It's not 26. It's 20. Yes, very good. Thank you for explaining. Amitav, that's you, right? Okay, well done. Yes. Emmeline, well done. Good. Ariel, well done. Okay, fantastic. So I'm gonna corrupt my model a little bit for the purpose of explanation. This represents 13 big books. Okay, this is 13 big books, and this portion here represents 13 small books. Okay, 13 small books. Okay, I'm just trying to help everybody understand, okay? And I know that this 55 is a result of taking 5 times 11 Okay, maybe I should refer to this. And then I'm going to okay, never mind. I'll just continue with this. So I will remove this because it's getting very, very messy. Okay, but you remember that, I wrote there 13 small books. And here there is another, or maybe I'll remove this. This will help you to see it. Okay, so this represents 13 small books. And the blue color part beside it represents 11 small books. So actually, I have a total of 24 small books in this question. Because 13 plus 11 is 24 small books. Okay, and that actually is my fourth step, which is 13 plus 11 equals 24 small. All right, what is the question? Have I answered the question, yes or no? Children, have I answered the question? Nice handwriting. Thank you. Have I answered the question? Read the question. Have I answered it? Very good. Very good. Yes. Very good. Excellent. No, and those of you who have answered how to do the next step, excellent. Fantastic. Awesome. Very proud of you all. Okay, before I even say anything. Fantastic. So now I got 24 small books, and I know that these 24 small books are end to end. In other words, if I were to find the length of the 24 small books, I would have found the length of one shelf. So if I now take 24 times 5, because one small book is 5 cm, I will have 120 centimeters, and that is the length of shelf X. Okay? The question is, what is the length of shelf X? I found that it is 120. So far, do you understand or not? If you understand everything so far, if you're good and the explanation is clear, type clear. Okay, so far if it's clear, type clear. Clear, clear. Very good. Okay, very good. Okay, how do you find it so far? Do you think it was easy or difficult to explain? How would you have found it? Would you have found it difficult or easy to explain? Clear, Okay, very good. Okay, next, Awesome. Okay, next. But this question not over. Okay, difficult to start but easy to do. Okay, clear as day, difficult. Okay, thank you. You know, when people say clear, your answer should be crystal. Do you know why? Difficult, what the hell? Okay. Come, next, So the question isn't over. As you can see, with all this, you would have scored 3 marks. Okay? With all this, you would have scored 3 marks. My bestie is joining. Who's your bestie? Okay, next, children. Remember now that we know that the shelf, they are all the same, and they are now we know this extra information, which is that it is 120 centimeters. Okay? So obviously, we are going to use this. 120 cm. Okay, I'm going to continue reading. And Adele. I thought it was Eunice. Okay, here we go. Eunice packed a total of 36 big and small books in shelf Y and shelf Z. So in both shelves, okay? Now, is it a fixed pattern? Look at it. What do you all think? Is the pattern fixed or not fixed? Is it a fixed pattern or not? Is it a fixed pattern? In your opinion, is the pattern fixed or not fixed? Is there even a pattern? Not fixed, not fixed, fixed. What do you all think? Fixed or not fixed? Not fixed. Not fixed. Not possible to tell. Not fixed. Okay. Okay. The answer is that it is not fixed. Okay. Why is it that it's not possible to tell? Is because you can see here by right, if you got big, small, right, then between these two, right, there should be a smaller, but there isn't. Okay. And also here you got one small, one big, two small, one big, two small, one big. So again, there is no real fixed pattern. Okay, if there's no real fixed pattern, then this is not really a pattern question. What type of question is this then? Okay, I also, when I first look at it, I was asking myself, is this a fixed pattern? Then I think, no, it's not. Then it's a different question already. Also, there's a reason they give you this number. They give you 36. And they say to you that everything was packed from end to end for both shelves without any gaps. Okay, so without any gaps is like repeating, as shown in figure 4. And so now my question to you is this. This question is actually what some of the questions that you have done that involve horses and chickens. Legs. How many animals are there on the farm? And then there are horses and chickens, no other animals. And then they tell you the number of legs. What kind of question is this? Do you remember this? Very good. Exactly. It has suddenly become an assumption question. Oh, well, no, not guess and check. It's guess and check is if you can't do it in a normal way, right? But yes, assumption, that's right. It's actually an assumption question. But it's a little bit harder than a normal assumption question. Okay? In an assumption question, we always have to have two information, at least these two. Number one, I must know what is the total number of items. Okay? In the example I gave to you just now, it will be number of animals. The other information that must be in an assumption question is the total number of legs in the example I gave to you. So total items and final outcome, final value. Okay, the final value is how many legs. The total items is how many animals. All right. And in the horse and chicken question that I gave you, the example was horse got 4 legs, chicken got 2. In this case, the books is 9 cm and 5 cm. So the 9 cm and 5 cm is the 4 and the 2. Got it already? You understand? Can you all see it now? Did in P1. Staycation together. She's joining soon. Okay. All right. Children, how many of you know the assumption method? If you know type 1, if you don't know type 2, because it will affect how I teach you this. If you know the assumption method type 1, you don't know type 2. You know type 1, don't know type 2. Wait, type 3. Only got 1 and 2. Please don't type 3. They don't teach this in P1. That's right. They do teach this, however, in P3 nowadays. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Since most of you put 1, Emmeline, you put 2 and then 4. What's the 4? Okay. Anyway, this is what's going to happen. Watch, Since Emmeline, you don't know this, I'll do a bit more explanation. Kevin Ong also. I will explain a little more in detail than I usually do. Okay, listen. It goes like this. Okay, stop typing on all that. Okay, listen. This is important. Focus your ears on listening. What you want to start with in this technique is this. You want to start with the big, followed by the small, followed by the value. Okay, you want to have these 3 portions. Okay, I am not doing the traditional assumption method. I'm doing the modified method because it is better for understanding. Okay, later I will tell you how to simplify it into just assumption method, all right? Okay, this is for the benefit of some of you who do not know this, and I believe some of you put 1, but actually you don't really know it very clearly. So this is for you, okay? Each big is 9 cm. Each small is 5 cm. And I know I have 36 books. So I will start with 36 big and no small books. If all my books are big, children, what would be the total length needed to put all these books? Give me the answer. If all my books were big, what is the total length needed to put all these 36 books? Go. Very good. Emmeline, well done. First to get it right. Okay, come, let's see who's fast without copying other people. Come on. You can do this. You can do this. Go, 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 go. Yes, second place. Wayne, third place. Josh. Next, Kevin. Next, Little Angels. Next. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Viduran. Viduran, you don't have calculator, is it? That's why. Okay. Yes, Brendan, Celine, well done. Okay, fantastic. So now we know that this is 324. Children, what is 0 times 5? Quick. Let's see whether you all got your concepts right or not. What is 0 times 5? Yes, well done. Little Angels got it first. Emmeline, yes, yes. Josh, yes. 0, excellent. And what is 324 plus 0? Quick. What is 324 plus 0? Please don't press calculator. What is 324 plus 0? 324, exactly. Okay, and that's why this is 324. Okay, so basically you're taking this plus this to get this. Okay, next, next. If I take away one big book and I put one small book in its place, what would be my new total value? Go. In other words, my question is, how much is this? Go. If I took out one big book and I put in one small book, how much is the change in the value? What is the new value? Yes, very good, very good, very good. Yes, Celine, good. Yes, Vatika, Emmeline, Josh. No, wait. But Emmeline, your answer not correct. Try again. Josh also not correct. Josh, it cannot get more. Josh, if I take away the big book, right, and I put in the small book, will my total become less or more? Josh, I take away the big, I put in the small. Yes, the total should become less, right? Okay, great. So this one is 35 times 9 equals to 315 times 5 equals to 5. Answer 320. Very good. Children, what is the total length of all the books since I am going to put them on 2 shelves? What is the total length of all the books since I'm going to put them on 2 shelves? Go. Total length of all the books. Yes, fantastic. Yes, good, 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 good. Very good, very good, very good. I was still afraid y'all didn't pay attention to that. Well done, well done. Yes, I'm glad y'all have your eyes wide open. Very good. Okay, awesome, awesome. Okay, Viduran. The clue is here, Viduran. 120, and there are 2 shelves. Okay, good, good, good. Yes, yes, yes. Fantastic. Well done. And that means I only have this much space. So I can only have 240. I cannot have 324. It's too much. 320, too much. Okay? And I must get 240. Can I get less than 240? Answer is no. Why? Because they already said it is from n to n. Okay? So anything less also wrong. Okay, very good. Now, my next question is this. What do you think the next step is? What do you think the next step is? You will be using the information that you have found. That's your clue. What do you think the next step is? Come, let's see who gets it first. Good try, but no, that's not how you do it. What do you think the next step is? You are going to use the information you have just found. That's your clue. No, it's not 18 times 9. It's not 18 times 9. Because we are not doing guess and check. What do you think the next step is? Not 18 times 5. Yeah, if you use 18 times 9 or 18 times 5, you are still doing guess and check. 324 plus 310. No. 324 minus 240. Yes, that's one of the steps. But that's not the normal next step. What is the normal next step? Josh, you're right. 324 minus 240 is correct, but that's not the next step. That's what I will ask you after the next step. 324 minus 320 minus 240. Okay. Okay, listen. Listen. The next step, right, is actually to find the difference over here. The next step is actually 324 minus 320. And then just now, Josh, you said 324 minus 240, right? That's also correct, but that's the next step after that. And that will give you 84, and this will give me 4. Okay, I know y'all don't really understand, so I want you to think and tell me, what do you think the 4 represents? In mathematics, right, we learn this as a concept in one of the things that you all learn when you are slightly younger, in P3, P2, P3, P4. And then they give you this kind of question where, yes, it is the difference, but what is the term they use? What is the term used for this difference? Okay, I tell you a question that sounds like this. Okay, listen, you tell me whether you can remember the word. It will be something like this. There was a road where they had lampposts, and all the lampposts were 8 meters apart. There were 40 lampposts. What is the length of this road? What is the word I'm looking for? Very good. Very good. Excellent. Yes. Can you all see the answer? You all can peep at the chat if you want. The answer has appeared. Well done. Okay, Wayne's answer is the first correct one. Interval, correct. So the 4 is actually an interval. Now, question. Are intervals repeating or not repeating? Are they repeating or are they always changing? Are they repeating or changing? Exactly. They are repeating. Fantastic. Very good. So that means, actually, there will be a minus 4, many times until you reach 240. So now my question becomes, how many times? What do you think you're going to do next? The clue is here. The clue is here. What am I going to... Exactly. Very good. Okay, one of you got it right already. 2 of you got it right. 3 of you got it right. The answer is 84 divided by 4. You got to take the 2 answers and then you divide. Why? Because from here to here, the distance is minus 84. And if you take minus 84, if you took 84 divided by 4, you'll be finding the number of, fill in the blanks. If you take 84 divided by 4, you'll be getting 21 what? Fill in the blanks. What is the word here? 21 what? 21, exactly. You'll be getting 21 intervals. All right, so the missing word is intervals. Intervals. So what is an interval? This is an interval. Interval, interval, interval. And there are 21 of them. So if there are 21 of them, can you tell me, do I have 21 small or do I have 21 big? Come think. Put on your thinking cap. Do I have 21 small or do I have 21 big? It is one of them. This is not a trick question. Exactly. 21. Very good. Yes, yes, yes. No, no, it's not both. One of them only. It's one of them. It's not a trick question. It's either 21 small or 21 big. Ooh, yes, it is 21 small. Exactly. It is 21 small. Why? Because I have to move 21 steps. I need to, if there are 21 intervals, it means I got to do 21 steps. And if I move 21 times, I should reach the number 21. Likewise, I must reduce this by 21. Reduce, minus. So I get 15. Children, the question is, how many big books were placed in shelf X, Y, and Z? What is the answer? What is the answer? Let's answer the question now. Very good. We have answered the question and scored 5 full marks. Okay, all of us give ourselves a round of applause. Okay, come, give me a clapping sign on your emojis. Okay, oh, and those of you who have not given me the thumbs up near the bell button, can you please do me a favor and do that? It will really help me. I would appreciate it. Okay. Okay. How did you find the explanation? I know it's very tiring for you, but if I'm going to be clear, I have to be like this lah. Okay, yeah, okay, yes, yes, well done, yes, yes. Give yourselves a round of applause. Well done. Okay, children. Now I'm going to ask you, or rather, I'm going to show you how to use the assumption method without having to write all these things over here. Okay, but having said that, if you don't write all these things, you also have to write many of these things, because the assumption method really comes from this method, which is basically something that I created about. I used to call this the 5-step method, okay? And then I created a slightly shorter version of this, and then it became the assumption method. So what is the assumption method steps? It goes like this. Okay, first, you need to take the bigger item, and you need to multiply by the total given. So this is the total given, and you multiply by the bigger item. Okay, depends on the question, right? But you always multiply by the bigger item. So this will give us 324. Next, you need to take your big item minus your small item. This is actually step 2 of the assumption method. So the second one is take the big item minus the small item. That gives you 4. So technically you have found the interval. Then you need to take your 324 minus your 240. Okay, in other words, you need to take this answer and you need to minus away the target value, the value that you want to get. Okay, so that will give you 84. Okay, in other words, you have your big value, and then you minus your target value. Okay, I will highlight like this so you can see the steps. Okay, this is the steps 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then you get 84. Then finally, you take the two numbers here and you divide. Okay, you take the answer, the two answers that you get. Okay, the first answer is the interval, in case you don't realize it. The first answer is the interval, and this gives you the total interval value. Okay, if you really want to use words. Okay, it means the value of one interval and the value of all the intervals. Then you take the 84 and you divide this by 4, which you already know, right? and you get 21. 21 what? 21 intervals. All right, so you basically take the two answers and you divide. And then this 21 intervals, sometimes it's not yet the answer. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it is just that 21 and that's the answer. But that's if they ask you for small. If they ask you for big, you have to do one more step. And the one more step is you must take the original number minus the intervals, which is, in this case, you have to do it. So you take 36 minus 21 and you get 15, and that is the same answer as what we get over here. Okay, now I want to ask you a question. Do you find this easier to learn, or do you find this easier to learn? If you find the one on top easier to learn, can you type 1? If you find the one below easier to learn, can you type 2? Type 1 or 2. I want to know which one you'll find easier to learn. Two, 1. What do you think? Okay, some of you put 2, some of you put 1. Huh? Okay, but most of you put 2. Okay, but some of you put 1. All right. Now, as I said, I created this, honestly speaking, I created this many, many years ago. Okay, this one. This is the grandfather of this method. Then later on, when the question became more and more common, then I started using this. But the problem with using this is it requires memorizing without understanding, which is no good, which is why I always start by teaching like this. Then I progress to this. Okay? Now, how many of you are seeing this for the first time? If you are seeing this for the first time, right, type A. If you're not seeing this for the first time, type B. I'm talking about this. How many of you seeing this for the first time? If you see this for the first time, type A. If not, type B. Yes, A. B, no. A. Good. Thank you for feedback. Thank you. B. Yeah. If you're my student, you would have seen this. I will teach you like this first when you're younger, and then when you're older, I will show you this. Okay, because jumping to this is actually no good, right? Because you memorize, you can do, but you don't know why it works, right? Can you all see why it works from this? Yes or no? Can you all tell why it works when you do it this way? If yes, type yes. If no, type no. Let me know. Yes, yes. Okay. Now we are about to close this session, but before I close this session, I want to let you all know that many of you will see this question, this type of question. I'm talking about assumption here. And you will also see this type of question. This one involves difference of groups. Okay, this is considered grouping and difference of groups. These are two different types of questions, but they combine into one. Please make sure you know how to do both, because I can tell you this for certain, right? Among the group of you here who have attended, some of you will surely see this. Guaranteed one, because they always ask this. Okay, so learn this very, very well. Okay, I appreciate you all coming today. Today has been a very long session. It's been 1 hour. Okay, but I hope you have learned from all this. Okay, all right, great, guys, and I'll see you all the next session. Invite your friends to join, okay, so that you all can have fun together. All right, see you guys. Bye. Oh, and happy Father's Day to all the fathers here. Bye. Okay, wish your dads happy Father's Day. Remember, give them a kiss on their cheek. They'll be very happy. Okay, bye-bye.